With the drivers currently lining up on the grid, it's almost time to get today's race event underway. We're here on the winding streets of Baku. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Norris, Alex Albon and Verstappen, Piastri, Sainz, Hülkenberg and Lance Stroll, Antonelli, Ocon, Franco Colapinto and Tsunoda, Bortoletto, Hadjar, Ollie Behrman and Liam Lawson. Gasly and Charles Leclerc completes today's grid order. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend. Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
OK, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Loud and clear.
OK, DRS is now available. might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 12.4 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards, they're in first. Time last lap, 1:45.4. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Caution, caution. Gap to your teammate ahead, 15.8 seconds. Green flag. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. Okay, that's Antonelli just ahead. Push hard. And the time last lap, 1 minute 47.8. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 0.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. All right, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap. Okay, you're in the top 10. Albon's ahead of you. Time last lap, 1:49.4. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. You're gaining by 1.6 seconds a lap. approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Verstappen's ahead of you, and the time last lap, 1 minute 47.8. Okay, gap ahead, 4.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. And gap to the car in front, 4.2 seconds. Okay, Lewis is in for his stop.